So I figured we would take some time and examine this specific card and, possibly discuss a little bit, its symbology and what it all means. So many synchronicities with the starting of the new age, marked by the star. So my friend didn't know that I was going through this experience, and she gifted me this deck, and I was dealing a lot with like the stars and stuff, just going out and reading stars, and she gives me this Cosmic Tarot. So we're going to do a deck interview later, but ironically, the card on the cover is the star card. So something I'm going to go ahead and do is take out the star card in each one of my decks. I guess I should read that. I use an Aquarius deck, the Aquarian Tarot, along with a Witch's Tarot, and now I'll be using the Cosmic Tarot. I've been getting a lot of recurring let it goes. So I know, personally, there's been some stuff going on with my life that I just need to let it go, and I've been coming to terms with that. And the spirit is taking every opportunity to remind me to let it go. We'll put that to the side there. One more thing. All right, so I figure we're going to go ahead and start with the symbology, symbolism, from the Rider-Waite, as that is the most universally known, the most universally studied, the most universally accepted. Check out King Cemetery on Instagram. She makes these killer bookmarks. They're pretty awesome. The book I'm going to be referencing, by the way, is The Secret Language of the Tarot by Ruth and Walt. It's been an excellent book. I highly suggest it if you're learning tarot. Even if you just want a refresher on the symbolism, this is a beautiful book. Let's see. Ask yourself 3 questions. What are stars? They're suggesting you go outside and darken your environment as much as possible and kill as much artificial light as you can, and to just soak in the stars. Think about, I did that actually just recently, and it was amazing, amazing. And it says, ask yourself 3 things. What are stars? How do I feel about them? And what do they mean to me? So, okay. Stars in the tarot. Let's look at the cards where stars appear. The entire suit of pentacles, the devil, the magician, the empress, the hermit, the fool, the star, and the chariot. In tarot, the pentagram is the central symbol of the whole suit of pentacles, associated with the element earth as the final form of the microcosm, or the world below. It appears as the devil card, inverted form for 2 reasons. The first is to symbolize the carnality associated with the temple by the church. The second is a reference to the Knights Templar who were accused of despising the cross as a symbol and worshiping the demon Baphomet, whose symbol was an inverted pentagram, but also appears as the suit of symbols on the table of the magician, showing his power over all the elements. The simple lesson is the pentagram in tarot is contained in one word, earth, and everything associated with it, wealth, possessions, health, and all appetites of sensation. Very cool. The 8-pointed star can be found in the Fool and the Star. The Fool, the 12 of the stars in his tunic, infuse the perfection of the 8-pointed star into the 12 signs of the zodiac. In the star card, the entire path of the spiritual ascent is represented by the 7 lower stars, and is completed in the perfect beauty of the 8th star. The star card is called the natural intelligence and represents the perfection at the hearts. It's called the natural intelligence and represents the perfection at the hearts of nature. The simple lesson of the 8-pointed star is that the feeling of beauty and perfection that rewards the completion of the inner journey. So that's an interesting way to look at it, because the stars help navigate our ancestors. The stars give us knowledge of other worlds. The stars made us look up and wonder. And in a moonless night, the stars are the only thing lighting up the sky. They inspire hope while bringing tranquility, peace of mind. That's pretty beautiful. That's pretty beautiful. Discussing the traditional symbolism, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the Witch's Tarot version of the star and give you what I feel is a cross-examination. I forget the image. the 7 chakras into this guy. The woman's pouring out water. You know, it's interesting because even though we are air signs, we are the water bearers. And she goes by the night sky. I mean, it looks like she's dumping water into. Looks like she's dumping water into, in both cards, into the stream, the pond, and it's almost like she's providing the life. She's not taking water. She's pouring water. She's giving life to everything in all its forms. Hilltops in both cards. Both cards is one of the almost like she's unfazed by her true self. She's unbothered. She's comfortable with herself. Okay. Now we take a look at the star card in the Cosmic Tarot. I'll be putting up a picture of each of the cards so that you have the reference. It's just me and the Aquarians, you know. Giving some life over here, don't mind me. And I'm going to tell you guys just honestly. So the image of the sheen, if that's from the star pointing down, is reminiscent also of the Bethlehem star. But I kind of saw that in my mind's eye the night of the conjunction, which is really interesting. And it forms a triangle with the moon. There was a moment, I have this app called the Night Sky, and it lets you track all the star bodies. Yeah, but the moon, actually the day before the Great Conjunction, was actually in the pitcher, was in the Aquarius's pitcher of water. It was in the water being poured out. It was very interesting. And in this card right here, it shows a triangulation between the star, the moon, and the earth. So the Trinity is represented there. Which if we are to believe that Jesus was an embodiment and experiment of the Piscean age, then that would be, symbolizing, the birth of the New Age. tarot foretold in the tarot. Isn't that interesting? Very interesting. Now there's a bird in both the Witch's Tarot and the Cosmic Tarot. I do not see a bird in the Rider Waite. That is interesting. To me personally, birds represent evolution. They've evolved to the point of flying naturally. That's, that's pretty impressive. Really interesting background. Again, mountainous background. There's also like swamp. It's like, some leaves and savanna background. There's like a waterfall in the back too. And we shall move on. Next we have the Star in the Aquarian Tarot. So, like, if we go with the concept of the bird being evolution, then the star would be centered around the evolution, the accomplishment. If this is the energy of the Aquarian, it would be the energy of the existing, maybe the energy of the existing moments in time. That's interesting. We're discussing moments in time now. It's like this cloudiness has been stripped away, and the bird is like looking around and see where he is. Interestingly enough, this painting of the star itself in the sky. There's 10. There's 8 prominent and then 10, 10, 12. They're all on top. That's interesting. Leaning towards the sky. But there's mountains inside of it also. So it's saying, as within, so without. Yeah, no, you completely like butchered that. I don't know how it is. But yeah, what's within is reflected on the outside world. Conceptually as the as above so below. Yeah. Alright guys, thank you very much. Feel free to subscribe if you want to hear more from me. You can go ahead and like and share this video. That helps this video out when you do that. And if you would leave a comment, how do you feel about the star? How do you feel about the stars? Tell me your experience with the Great Conjunction. Just talk to me. Talk to me. If you like to consider funding our little effort here, we have a link to PayPal, and I'm going to have a link to all the products that I used through my Amazon affiliate account. Yeah. And I guess I'll just see you guys on the next one.